Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I apologize again for being a little inconsistent for every week, but it's been pretty busy here in Maine working at my other job, but also just spending time with Captain and working on things, learning him as he's growing. He is still 9 months. But so I wanted to kind of talk about today's video about another big topic that Captain's kind of blocking right now is the crate. So the crate is probably a thing that it can be a hit or miss to a lot of people. And I think it's very beneficial, especially if you're a new puppy owner or you want your dog to go into a safe spot while you're gone at home, gone away, or just in general for your dog to be somewhere safe. A crate can be a very beneficial thing. It keeps them, like I just said, safe. It also ensures that they're not getting in anything that can be dangerous. Let's say a certain food or pills or toys, plastics, anything like that. And I'm going to kind of explain how I got Captain used to crate training and how you could probably do that with your dog at home, whether it's a little puppy or if it's a adult dog. It's always good to kind of get them started on training. It's really never too late to, whether if they're a puppy or not. I started Captain obviously off at a young age. As soon as I got him home, we were working on crate training. And it's all about the word shaping. So basically you're doing multiple steps, ensuring starting off with something small, working your way up in every step to getting him to the point of what your goal behavior is. So for Captain, the goal is for any dog, I want him to go into his crate and, stay calm and relax while he's in the crate. So the way you'd want to go about that is you want to grab your treat pouch. Of course, always using positive reinforcement here. And you want to just take a high value treat. In this case, we're using his food for this example today. And what you want to start off doing is making this a very positive area for your dog. Make them know that it's a safe place. They can go there, they can lay down and enjoy. So what I started off doing is by just tossing a treat the way back. Now I have his bed in there. You guys will have like a flat plastic floor, and that's still perfectly fine, but for his sake, I have that. Good job. And then what you could do is consistently throw a couple treats. So again, I'm going to toss a treat into there. He saw it, he's going to go in. And so they're going to associate that eventually over time with a very positive association with, oh wow, there's treats in there. I got to really go in there and check that out. And as you can tell, he's sniffing his bed too, but like he's enjoying going in. He's not feeling cautious or anxious about it. So after you do this a couple times, we'll do this one more time. After you do this a couple times with your dog and get them really comfortable to it, you can eventually get the word cue associated with that behavior, so where you can use, go to your crate. I use crate with them. Okay. So what you can do after you do that practice without the verbal cue, you can then add in the verbal cue. So you can just go, Captain, crate. You toss the treat in as you say the cue. Yes, good boy. And then you give the verbal praise, or if you use clicker training, you can click as soon as they go in after you say those two things. So that's great. And I actually taught him how to say the release cue. So right now he's staying in his crate. If I say, okay, he's then released. And that's another thing you can add to it along the way. But see, he just keeps going in and out. He's getting used to things. And then you can also just praise them for just being in there. Give them a treat for just being physically in there on their own, going in on their own. Just keep building that up. So as you're shaping it, you're adding another step. So it could be first sniffing the crate, then going into the crate. Then you can go into closing the door. So I'm going to close the door. And as a puppy, they may not like this. They're like, how can I not get to? He might do it. He's still acting sometimes like a puppy. He may cry. You can wait 10 seconds. Wait for them to be calm. Good boy. Good job. And then open the crate door. Praise him for being quiet and relaxed while you have the door closed. And you can probably start off with you being nearby when you're starting out, because you don't want to just walk away from the crate and let them, whine and freak out. Start off small. Start off with just going in near them, being near them while the door is closed. So again, you can start off the process again. Great. And then I'll make sure that he doesn't get his tail stuck. We're going to close the door again. And it's getting him just used to being in a confined, closed, safe space while I'm here. And eventually I can, let's say, walk into the other room for a few seconds and then come back and praise them. You then want to just keep building this up to the point where your dog is very comfortable and safe in this, but you're also using a very positive manner. So I'm just going to open it up again. Good boy. I almost just gave him the treat with the door closed, which you can do too, but it's good ideal. Okay, come here. Good job. And make this very positive for your puppy or your dog. You know, make sure they know that they're doing a good job. They're having fun, making sure you're having fun along the way. Training is supposed to be a very positive thing for both you and your puppy or your dog. And it's very great. So again, to kind of like summarize and review. So you start off with steps. So shaping, like I said, multiple steps to get to the wanted behavior you want to reach. So again, if they just sniff it, you can, you know, treat him for that. So he kind of sniffed it, but again, you can first start off with just tossing in a treat, going in. Yes, good boy, Captain, good boy. Praising him for that. Okay, come here. Come here, buddy. And then luring him back out, of course, because he doesn't want to go back in, because he knows it's a safe spot, and he knows that's his spot. Then the next step, after you just toss the treat in without any verbal cue, then you can add in the verbal cue as you toss the treat. So, crates, he goes in. Yes, good boy. Praise him for that, you know. So you add in that additional step of using the verbal cue as you practice it a couple times. Okay, good job. And then you can then close the door, practice on just being in a confined space without access of leaving. Maybe you count to yourself for 10 seconds, and then you can add up to like 30 seconds, then a couple minutes. Eventually they'll be so comfortable they can be up to a couple hours, especially if you're going to work or you're going out to a restaurant or going just somewhere else where they're not nearby. Yes, good job. You know, this is what you want to do to kind of build it up so they don't get into anything in the house you don't want them to getting into. Chewing on your furniture that you have, you're like these, you know, these kitchen chairs or somewhere else in the house. You don't want them chewing in. That's very dangerous. So it's overall, I think crate training is a very successful, fun thing to do with your dog. Okay, come here, Captain. He doesn't want to leave because he's so used to it, but I try to work on that with him a lot. I think it's very beneficial, and I like to share this stuff with you guys because I think it's going to help people out and explore new things that are very important for you. You may like crates, you may not. It's okay if you don't. I just prefer it. I think it's kind of useful, and as you can tell, Captain seems to enjoy it very much. He gets the game very well. We've been practicing it for a long time now. Over the past couple months I've owned him, and it's been overall fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any comments, feel free to let me know. If you have anything you have any advice on to give me, definitely let me know. If you have any ideas for new videos or if you want to see more from me, subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you guys in another video. See you guys later.